Okay, so I've been seeing a lot of people say that the Columbus Blue Jackets, they might make the playoffs. They're going to be above a 90-point team. But I completely disagree. I don't think they're good at all. I think they're an 80 to 85 point team, probably closer to 80. Because yes, they did sign Johnny Gaudreau, the biggest free agent and the best free agent on the market. But in doing so, they lost a very valuable part of the team. They had to trade Oliver Bjorkstrand to Seattle for basically nothing. I don't get why they got nothing for him, but this guy has been a solid 55 to 65 point winger for the past 3 years for them. I'm not saying Bjorkstrand's better than Johnny Gaudreau, but this isn't them just adding Johnny Gaudreau, adding an all-star out of nowhere. They're losing a top-line winger as well. And when you look at cap hit-wise, Bjorkstrand's only getting $5.2 million for the next 4 years. Gaudreau's getting $9.7 million. I think for their contract, Bjorkstrand might have been just better value. So on the ice, Gaudreau's definitely the better player, but he only helps your team probably by 3 or 4 more points. This isn't he's going to come in and take you from an 80-point team to a 97-point playoff team. Something people really don't realize about the Blue Jackets last year is their defense was straight up horrible. They were third in goals against and a clear first in expected goals against. The difference between them and the second place Flyers is bigger than the difference between the second place Flyers and the 8th place St. Louis Blues. This decor was horrible, and although I think Elvis Merzlikins is an above average goalie, he cannot carry this decor. And what's the one move they did to address the decor in the offseason? Giving Erik Goodbranson a 4-year, $4 million per contract. Erik Goodbranson could be a good bottom pairing guy, but giving him $4 million good second liner money is ridiculous. So the decor next year is going to be bottom 10, maybe even bottom 5 again. The only way I can see this take really aging bad, because I have a lot of faith in this take on this team, is if Cole Sillinger or Kent Johnson just absolutely break out. And I'm not saying they have to break out. They're still 19 years old. If they get only 40 points next year, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine for a 19-year-old. But if they want to actually contend, they got to be near 50 points probably. Because again, besides Gaudreau and Laine, depending on the day, this team's forward core is not very scary. Overall, don't really understand the Columbus Blue Jackets hype. They'll probably be a better team, but also the Metro is going to be a lot harder of a division. So I have them at that 80 to 85 point range again. So overall, let me know in the comments though, do you think I'm sleeping on Columbus? Do we think they're going to make the playoffs, be in that 90 point range? Or do you think they're going to be 7th probably in the Metro again, at 82 points?